Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Message Template Builder segment of the Alertus How-To series. My name is Chris, and I will be your training specialist today. Today, we'll be going over all of the optimizing benefits of our newest features for the Message Template Builder. We'll first cover some basics on what it is and how your organization can leverage it to optimize your existing system. Then we'll jump into the console for a live demonstration of how to access and utilize the Message Template Builder. And finally, we'll close out the session with some important notes where you can locate help and additional resources and open up the floor for some Q&A. By the end of this training, you will be able to strategically utilize Message Template Builder to help guide your organization's emergency scenario planning, streamline the creation of message templates that contain industry best practice elements, ensure your alert recipients receive valuable and tangible information with every notification, and maximize alert responsiveness to protective actions during critical incidents. As an Alertus user, you may understand that one of the primary elements of an alert is the message itself. The text that is sent as an alert can be seen on desktops, alert beacons, and any other targeted devices. Within the Alertus console, you have the ability to create numerous messages for various emergency and general scenarios and save them for later use. You can utilize these canned messages for rapid, preset, and custom activations, and they can be used to create preset alerts. Before summer 2021, Alertus provided you with some standard messages that you were able to further customize or add to under the message template section of Configure System. You may have spent many hours thinking about what types of messages you need for different scenarios, and even thinking of the possible scenarios was a chore in itself. This summer, our developers created the Message Template Builder, which allows for streamlined message creation and comes built with over 30 different pre-scripted templates based on industry best practices of the essential elements required to deliver clear, concise, and actionable emergency messages. The Alertus Message Template Builder is a tool that you can use to create custom messages based on specific hazards and threat types. It will guide you through the message development process where you'll be able to, where you'll be prompted to provide your custom details. As you add information in the text fields, your messages will be modified in real time and can be viewed on the right-hand side of the screen. The best thing about it is that you can create and save multiple messages at the same time. There are 6 characteristics that every industry gold standard alert message contains. First, it's the message name prefix. It's used in the message name itself and allows you to better organize your messages. For example, if your organization has numerous sectors or locations, you can organize specific messages that tie to those specific locations or sections. Your organization name or initials will go in the next section. It lets recipients know who sent the alert. The message text describes the hazard or threat with as much detail as is important for recipients to know at the time of the event. It can include the event date, time, and danger it poses. The location name is basically the geographic area that is at risk. These could also be buildings, campuses, or floors, and it lets recipients know what areas to avoid. The protective action provides guidance on what recipients should do to protect themselves to ensure their safety. You can add additional text to add more protective actions or other information resources as needed for the particular threat or hazard. And finally, you can add website, a hotline number, security center, or social media links under information source that allow your recipients to stay up to date with the latest information regarding the alert. Your organization can leverage the use of Message Template Builder to help start conversations regarding emergency planning and make sure your organization is prepared to deploy and for emergency management. Because of the way it is set up, the builder can help you identify a wide array of potential hazards, facilitating scenario planning when it comes to alert messages. It allows for a more efficient and streamlined way to create messages because you can create numerous alert messages for different scenarios at the same time. Our message template builder comes stock with the industry's gold standard elements for alert messages to ensure your recipients respond to the alert and remain safe. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Once you log into the console, you will find the message template builder under Configure System. Click on Message Templates. And notice here we have a new button called Message Template Builder. Do remember that this feature was added in the summer of 2021. So if you have not upgraded your server or updated your server since before that, since the spring, you may not see this. So in order to see the message template builder, you will have to be in the newest version of the server. Notice that once you get on the message template builder, you have here on the left areas that you can customize. And on the right-hand side, you have all of the templates that are standard or that come with the message template builder. Notice here at the top, you have different categories. So you can organize them by technological disasters, natural disasters, human-caused disasters, such as bomb threat, active shooter, and general messages. The great thing about Message Template Builder is that you can select as many or as little messages as you need and start creating messages simultaneously on the fly. So I'm going to select here a couple of different types of scenarios. And as we start building the message, you will see here what gets generated. So first here in the message name prefix. Now, as I mentioned, if your organization is large and has various floors, departments, sectors, or locations, you can use the message name prefix to help organize your messages. So for example, if you have a call center, a warehouse, or a shipping delivery center, you can utilize this section here. Notice that here I use WH for warehouse, and the WH appears here in the message name. Now I'm going to go here to message templates so that you can see. Under message templates, your messages all come with a title. And so the title of the message is what will be affected here with the message name prefix. It allows you to organize your alert messages depending on location or sector. Under organization name, you should put your organization name or initials because it lets your recipients know that it is you that is sending the alert and not some random spam bot. So here we can put Alertus, and notice that as we're typing to the right-hand side, the templates are generating the information that I am typing here on the left. In message text, notice that there's a long message and short message. The difference is that the long message contains all the necessary characteristics for best practice messages, basically the industry's gold standard. If I click on short messages, you will notice that some information disappears. This eliminates the details and only highlights the actual threats and hazards. Now, you can add additional information here under additional text. The short message allows for further customization in case your organization has very specific needs and very specific details as to how you will portray your alert messages. However, the long message gives you all of that information and is the most streamlined way to create messages. Notice that there is a character count here on the bottom right-hand side of each message. Do pay special attention to that because some alert devices have limits on characters. Location name allows you to enter a location of where that hazard or where that threat is occurring. So for example, in warehouse, maybe building 2. Notice that as I type, the information gets generated. You can include a date and time of hazard. This will actually be system generated at the time of the alert. So right now you see that it shows today's date and time. However, when the alert is sent, that will be replaced with the actual date and time. Protective action allows you to add additional information as to how you want recipients to react to this alert, whether you want them to shelter in place or go to a specific meeting location, whether you want them to evacuate. Any additional information, any additional protective action that your recipients should take with respect to this particular hazard will show up here under protective action. Now, do notice that the values in green here, these will become text prompts that the user activating the alert will enter at the time of activation. Some of them, like the date and time here, are system generated. So do keep that in mind. Under additional text, if you need the recipients to follow any more information, or you want to change the protective action, you can do so here under additional text. Notice it generates at the end of the message. So keep that in mind. And finally, under information source, you can add your company's website here. You can add a phone number where recipients can contact for more information. Or you can utilize this and have them go to maybe a social media link. So to state, they go to Twitter URL. So you can add as much or as little information for your recipients to receive the proper updates for the alert. Now, once you have entered all of the details that you would like to generate in your templates, scroll down to the bottom and click continue. Notice here that we have simultaneously created 4 different alerts for 4 different scenarios at the same time. Click submit to save your message templates. Once you go back to the message templates list, you will be able to see your new messages here. Remember that you are able to use these messages to create preset alerts or use them at the time of activation for any other activation type. Before I leave, I do want to let you know that if you have any desire to change or delete any of the messages that you created in Message Template Builder, you can go ahead and do so by clicking the edit pencil here next to the message or clicking delete on the individual message. You may have noticed that at the top, there is a delete generated templates. However, if you do that, it will delete every single message that you have generated in Message Template Builder. So this feature is only beneficial if you're maybe practicing with the Message Template Builder and you want to go ahead and delete all the practice nonsense that you may have put in there. But it is best practice to only delete the specific messages that you want to instead of clicking on delete all templates. Okay. So we have some final notes and caveats when using Message Template Builder. Do remember that you can use the messages generated in the builder for all activation types. However, the text prompts, which were the values that were highlighted in green, will only pop up for the user if the message is used during a preset activation. That said, they will act as placeholders for other activation types, and the user can manually update them within the message text box, so they still can be updated at the time of activation. Rest assured that you'll be able to further edit or customize any messages generated from the builder after saving them. Keep in mind that the long and short message formats, as there are some character limits for different alert devices. So pay attention to the character count on the lower right corner of the messages while building them. And remember, as we saw, be mindful when deleting messages, as clicking on delete generated templates will delete every message generated via the builder. Of course, we aren't going to leave you empty-handed. For more information and do-it-yourself learning, visit the customer portal at help.alertus.com, where we have tons of resources, trainings, and technical guides to help you continue to optimize your Alertus system. This webinar is recorded and will be posted in the knowledge base for future reference. Make sure you take advantage of all our training offerings for yourself or your emergency management team. We have different courses that are tailored to different users and cover a variety of topics and features to help you maximize your organization's use of the Alertus system. Our emergency manager training is for those responsible for training internal teams looking for insight on effectively preparing their organizations to manage their emergency alerting. It's available to any emergency managers. It walks you through device behavior, how the Alertus system works, and provides resources and guides to help facilitate your internal training. Our new user training is available to any user level. It is system specific and introduces the user to the Alertus system. It provides insight on effective management and activation depending on their role. During the new user training course, participants will explore how to navigate the Alertus console, what available activation methods your organization has, and how to access and navigate the customer portal to find resources and connect with Alertus support. We also have system configuration training. Again, it is system specific, and it provides an overview of the Alertus middleware. It's available for admin and IT personnel that are responsible for the configuration, activation, analysis, and troubleshooting of their organization's Alertus system. And finally, we have our sustainment training. This is a great opportunity to gain best practice tips for maximizing your Alertus system. The course helps the user better understand three main concepts of the Alertus solution, which are system familiarization, system monitoring, and system maintenance. This is available to admin users. The sustainment training participants will get a deep dive on various reporting capabilities available on the Alertus console, how to test your system, including silent testing, and how to set up notifications for system and device monitoring. It also lets you know how to back up your system and update your software to maintain optimal operability. Thank you for your time and attention today. We hope that the content covered in this training will help you feel more confident in utilizing the message template builder. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them in the chat. If you have any technical questions or concerns, please reach out to our tech support team and they will get you squared away. To schedule any one-on-one training, contact your Alertus account manager and they will help coordinate that for you.